So what does one make out of this Noora Kushti, which seems to be going on between the Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress Party? With us, someone who has tracked the politics of Delhi very, very closely for several decades, well-known senior editor, Pankaj Vohra, joining us live. Always a pleasure speaking to Pankaj, specifically about matters related to Delhi. Pankaj, let me begin first by asking you, what do you make out of this move which has been made by Ajay Maken, the Congress Party's national treasurer, to go to the extent of filing an FIR against the existing Delhi CM and her predecessor? What could have prompted this move by Maken?
It is like this. It is the election season, and a lot of things which are unexpected are going to happen. For the Congress, it is an existential crisis. The Congress was unable to win even a single seat in the 2015 assembly elections, and same was a result in 2020. It does not have even a single member of parliament from Delhi. It has very few members in municipal corporation. So unless and until it makes a re-entry into the assembly, its existence in the capital will become very difficult. So keeping that in mind, Ajay Maken is perhaps thinking that by weakening Aam Aadmi Party, Congress will be able to make inroads, and that's why this onslaught against the Aam Aadmi Party is there. And Congress hopes that because of the minority vote and the Dalit vote shifting towards it in the Lok Sabha elections, the same pattern may continue, and the Congress nominees will benefit when the assembly polls take place.
But I'm really intrigued by the character that Ajay Maken himself is, Pankaj. Here's a person who was the number two of Sheila Dikshit. He was supposed to be the big guy who was forever being challenged by Camp Sheila Dikshit when Sheila Dikshit was alive. Here is a person who was given the charge of Delhi over such a prolonged period of time. Is this about Ajay Maken trying to take control of Delhi in his own wings? Is it about him individually?
I don't think so. Number one, he was never number two to Sheila Dikshit. When Sheila Dikshit was the chief minister, it was Dr. Ashok Walia who was regarded as a number two. And Ashok Walia was the only permanent feature in her government for 15 years. The ministers, came and were replaced now and then. And Ajay Maken was not there. Having said that, Ajay Maken has been, a strong leader in Delhi in the sense that in 1993, when Madanlal Khurana formed the government, Ajay Maken had won from Rajouri Garden, defeating a RSS stalwart Manohar Lal Kumar from Rajouri Garden. He had then defeated in 2004, he had defeated Jagmohan from New Delhi. And 2009, again, he was victorious. I think he defeated Vijay Goyal, if I'm not mistaken. And for 2 terms, he was there. So, but lately, the Congress has not been doing well in Delhi. Ajay Maken had lost his New Delhi parliamentary constituency. He had, tried to contest from Sadar Bazar, was unable to win. So, he's now a member of Rajya Sabha from Karnataka, and he's trying his best to bring the Congress back to power, or at least, power may be a very distant, milestone, but at least make a debut and make a comeback in Delhi Assembly elections. And it is his man, Devendra Yadav, who's the DPCC president. And Devendra Yadav was in when, things had happened and when Congress and Aam Aadmi Party did not have any alliance there. So it is, to send a message that there's going to be no alliance with Aam Aadmi Party. This is what they are trying to do.
Is it like revenge? We saw what had happened in Haryana, where the Aam Aadmi Party may not have polled those many votes, but in certain critical seats, in such a tightly contested election, the Aam Aadmi Party ended up being a vote katwa. Is the Congress through Maken trying to repay that favor to the Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi?
No, I don't think so. In Haryana also, the Congress, if it was unsuccessful, it was because its own dissidents had taken away a lot of votes. In Haryana, Aam Aadmi not of much relevance. Could have helped the Congress to win. But so far as Delhi is concerned, Aam Aadmi Party is very firmly, grounded and, existing out here. And I don't think they will there is any threat from the Congress in majority of areas. And my personal understanding of the situation is that the better the Congress performs in assembly polls, the chances of Aam Aadmi Party regaining its government at the center in Delhi, increase many folds, because the anti-Aam Aadmi vote will be divided between BJP and the Congress, and thus the Congress will be, helping the BJP. Most people think that, uh, if Congress does well, Aam Aadmi Party will lose and BJP will gain the advantage. I
Hmm.
don't think so. The situation is similar, like in Bengal, when people said that the Congress and the left parties were contesting, and BJP would gain. BJP did not gain. It was Mamta who gained. Similarly, in Delhi, Aam Aadmi Party would gain if the Congress performance is better than
But
what
why
it
do you
was.
say that? But Pankaj, whatever one has been hearing, and conventional wisdom would tend to suggest that it's the Congress party which is down in the dumps literally in Delhi. If the Aam Aadmi Party has grown at the expense of the Congress party, the BJP's vote share has kind of remained static around in that 30% mark. If the Congress grows, does it not end up becoming a triangular contest between Congress, Aam Aadmi Party, and the BJP?
No, the thing is that BJP, has a 32% constant vote bank, and Aam Aadmi Party in the last assembly polls, I think, had over 50% vote share.
Yes.
And for the BJP to catch up, BJP will need to increase its vote share by at least 10 to 15% in order to form the government. BJP has been out of power in Delhi since 1998, when Sushma Swaraj was the chief minister and BJP lost. And Khurana's curse, I think, continues to haunt the BJP, and it still has a long way to go. It does not have a leader to project, and if through strategy it is able to get improve its performance, it will be uh, interesting to watch. But it is Congress which is not, gaining anything from this. Congress, will be happy if it makes its debut in the assembly and wins 2 or 3 seats, at the most 4 or 5, and those seats also will be from areas which have a sizable minority population,
Hmm.
not from any general areas. In general areas, most of its candidates, I personally think, may forfeit their deposit.
If this is a story that you're saying that in general areas, Congress party's candidates may end up forfeiting their deposit, Pankajji, where does this again? I come back to the Ajay Maken question. Where does this leave him? Here is a person who, when the so-called liquor scandal was unfolding, he was the one at the forefront of this campaign on behalf of the Congress party, only to face the ignominy of his own party leadership, then aligning with the Aam Aadmi Party. Now he says it was the biggest mistake for the Congress party to have tied up with the AAP. What is Mr. Maken really attempting to do here? Is he cutting a sorry figure according to you, or is there some larger methodology, larger method to this madness that we are seeing unfold before us?
So far as what his intentions are, he will be the best person to answer that. But as an observer, I feel that he's only trying to make Congress relevant in Delhi, and he's trying to uh, somehow show that Congress can come back and has better plans than the Aam Aadmi Party. But because the Congress has no organizational structure in Delhi, as it does not have in most places in India, I do not think that there is going to be any threat which is posed to Aam Aadmi Party or to the BJP. And if Ajay Maken is making these allegations, he is hitting out at Aam Aadmi Party and not hitting out as much at the BJP. It indicates that he wants somehow or the other to get into the vote share of Aam Aadmi Party, and indirectly that, in his calculation, may weaken the Aam Aadmi Party. But I think the better the Congress performs, the chances of Aam Aadmi Party retaining its hold in Delhi would be better, would be, would increase.
Okay. All right, Pankaj. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us and turning the spotlight on this theater that Delhi's political scene is really becoming. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.